Welcome to this video tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the QTrobot educational planner to set up a long-term, comprehensive, and individualized education plan for a student, addressing the student's official IEP. Creating an individualized educational plan with our planner software for QT sessions offers multiple benefits. It allows you to use the QTrobot strategically to meet the student's official IEP, leading to more consistent education and support. This approach follows a plan defined by the learner's detailed educational needs and ensures that the expected outcomes, as described in the student's IEP, are met. Additionally, you can utilize the data collected by the QTrobot during the educational sessions to report on their progress toward meeting their IEP goals. Furthermore, by creating a plan of activities, you will be able to collaboratively work toward achieving the student's goals. For example, you can have your support staff, teacher assistants, or behavioral technicians use the robot according to your plan. You can then monitor the student's progress based on the data collected by the QTrobot during educational sessions. This approach gives you full control over the delivery of the intervention, ensuring that your team has all the necessary tools and plans to deliver high-quality intervention and that the student's progress is supported by the data from the sessions. Now, to start creating an individualized education plan using QTrobot Planner, let's first look at the educational needs of an example student. This student is an early learner with complex needs across various skill areas. His early social skills are delayed. He has difficulty engaging and sustaining attention and following simple instructions. His attention is particularly limited when working on unpreferred activities. His ability to interact with peers is very limited as he is unable to wait for his turn or take turns with peers, making group sessions ineffective. Due to these challenges, he requires exclusive one-on-one instruction. In regards to his communication skills, he has a significant language development delay. However, as he does not engage well, assessing his detailed language comprehension ability has not been feasible. He has a limited vocabulary that he sometimes uses to communicate some of his needs. He often repeats what he hears from peers or adults. For example, in response to questions, he repeats the questions. An additional area where he experiences difficulty is in early self-help skills. Parents are particularly interested in seeing him able to follow simple routines in his daily hygiene activities or in getting dressed and undressed. Finally, he recently becomes frustrated very quickly when transitioning from a preferred activity to a non-preferred one and has a hard time calming down when he gets frustrated or overwhelmed. In summary, his current IEP goals include improving attention and concentration, primarily to enhance his ability to complete tasks with minimal prompts and to pay attention to and follow simple instructions. Improving his ability to work in a small group, which can be achieved by enabling him initially to participate in simple games or play activities with at least one other child, and by helping him improve his skills in taking turns, waiting for his turn, and sharing objects during group sessions. Expanding his language repository in both receptive and expressive areas, focusing on basic, commonly used nouns and verbs. Helping him enhance his skills in daily hygiene and self-care routines, such as getting dressed and undressed. Finally, enhancing his ability to recognize simple emotional facial expressions and distinguish them from one another. Now that we have a summary of this student's IEP, let's move to the QTrobot online dashboard to create an individualized education plan by mirroring his official IEP. Let's first select our student profile, which we can find by clicking on the learner's repository. If you haven't created a profile for your student yet, you can simply add a new learner. You can always watch our previous video on how to add a new student profile on the QTrobot dashboard. Once we have identified our student, we can click on the Goals icon located in front of their name. In the Goals tab, click on the Add Goal icon to start creating our first educational goal for our student. First, Select the skill area you want to practice with the learner by clicking on the Targeted Skill Area dropdown to see a list of skills covered by the QTrobot curricula. For our student, we'll focus first on social skills, so I will simply select Social Skills from the drop-down menu. Upon selecting this, you can view all the subcategories of social skills included in the QTrobot curricula by clicking on Goal dropdown. These goals start with basic skills and progressively become more advanced. For this learner, I am going to choose Joint Attention as the first goal because it aligns well with the learner's expected outcome of paying attention to their interaction partner and following very simple directions. Once this goal is selected, click on Add Assigned Activity to see all the QTrobot activities focused on achieving this educational goal. You can select one or as many as needed. In this case, we can see one activity, which I selected. Now, we can assign a high priority to this goal since joint attention is a foundational skill, and we want to focus on it as soon as possible. At this point, we can either click on Add this goal to finish, or we can fill in the text box for the goal description with information from the student's IEP. This way, whenever you generate a report about this educational goal, the information from the IEP will appear in QTrobot reporting, simplifying our reporting and progress monitoring. The QTrobot report will demonstrate that we have worked on this educational goal, and the supporting data from the sessions showing learners' progress will be provided. Click Add this goal, and our first educational goal is added. Now, you can see our goal under the Goals tab. If you click on the Activities tab, you can view the list of activities assigned to this learner's profile. Let's quickly add another goal for the learner's communication and language skills. Click Add Goal, select Communication and Language from the drop-down list of skills, and by clicking on the goals, you can quickly view the subcategories of speech and language activities. I will select Building Vocabulary of Nouns, which corresponds well with the learner's IEP. Now, we can add multiple activities covering this skill area from the list of QTrobot activities. Once done, click Add this goal, and the educational goal is added to your student's profile. I will continue to add additional educational goals that address our students' areas of need, creating a comprehensive plan that covers all the IEP objectives we discussed. And that's it. We are done. We have created a comprehensive plan of activities that can help our student achieve success in his social, communication, and emotional literacy. Let's quickly switch to the QTrobot Educator tablet. On the Educator tablet, I can find the learner for whom I just created some educational goals, and I can see the activities assigned to them by clicking on the Activities icon. Here, I can simply click on any activity I wish to practice with the learner and start a session by clicking on the Run icon in front of the activity name. Now, as you can see, all the activities are marked as not introduced. But once I start practicing these skills with the student, the data from the sessions will indicate the level of progress the student has made over time toward mastering each activity and achieving each goal. Once an activity is mastered or a goal is achieved, you will see the status automatically updated to Mastered and Achieved. And that's it. Now you are ready to create a comprehensive educational plan for your students, making sure the QTrobot is used strategically to assist your students in meeting their IEP goals. In the next video, I will show you how to monitor students' progress and how to report their achievements using the QTrobot progress monitoring and reporting software. Thanks for watching.